postpartum. Now, you breeze past this, but we're gonna go a little bit more in depth and on both of our ends. Our first 2 weeks with Amari.
Okay.
All right.
I think you probably remember that more than me.
Yeah. So you breezed through this one. So, one thing that it wasn't difficult, I wouldn't say, but it was a task. Was getting Amari to breastfeed, because at first, remember, it was hurting.
Oh yeah, the lashing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, latching was hurting, and you didn't know if he was getting anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also, the first 2 days, this brother was knocked out sleeping.
Oh my God. We
So
got scared.
yeah, so let's go with the sleeping part. So
Okay.
we about in the afternoon, we're back here. Baby's here, we're all here. Amari's just sleeping. Like, I'm not even sure how many times he got up.
Yeah.
He was just sleeping. That whole day he was just sleeping. He got up a few times, change a diaper maybe, whatever.
Breastfed him like
Yeah, we tried to get a hold of that, because
But
again, it was difficult in the beginning.
But you know what? The pain, the way
Yeah.
it was lashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause remember, he lashed from the get go.
Yeah, he did lash, but the continuing of doing it,
Yeah.
when to do it, because he was just sleeping.
Sleeping. Yeah.
So when you did latch, it's like, am I doing this right? Is he getting anything?
Yeah, I
because
couldn't-
not a lot was coming out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that was, but the thing is, most of the time he was sleeping, so it was hard for you to even get those reps in.
Yeah.
Sleeping. So day 2, still sleeping. Now Simone and I were like, something going on.
Yeah.
There was one time Simone was holding him. I'm standing up doing whatever, and Amari starts twitching. Remember that?
Yeah.
He starts twitching like.
He was sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
like,
sleeping, just twitching, and someone's like, "Albert, look, watch this. What is this?" Like, I don't know. I took him, and literally he's still twitching, but the thing he was just like, boom, ooh, ow.
Yeah.
He was just like, it was like limp, and I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Like,
Yeah, he freaks out. I freak out.
Yeah, no, you're freaking out. I try not to freak out.
Yeah.
But I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
And
I start crying, and I said, "We gotta call."
And I'm tearing up now. I'm like, I have no idea what to do. We go into the room, put him into the in his crib.
His crib, yeah.
And that's when you contacted the midwife.
Yeah.
And that's where you told her, like, he's twitching and he won't wake up. We're trying to feed him. He won't wake up. This, that, and third.
She said he's sleeping, and then she said, "Go get a cold rag."
Yeah.
And she said, "You have to be assertive."
Yeah, the thing is, like, so when she said that, what Simone and I tried to do to wake him up until this time, well, we took a little napkin and tried to brush to get his face,
And he
goes back to sleep. Brush against his forehead. You like take a little wet napkin right across there, goes back to sleep. On his arm, go back to sleep. He's like, okay, but at that point we're like, we don't know what's going on. He won't wake up. This, that, and third. So she's like, just get a wet.
She said, FaceTime me. She said,
yeah.
She said, get a cold thing and FaceTime me.
Yeah.
So we.
So I get a rag, squeeze it out, and
what should I mention? This one I'm not really. I wasn't inflamed just yet.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like the.
Yeah. So this is like the first 2 days.
Yeah. So,
First 2 days, and so I get the rag. Simone turn the baby on his back.
We're FaceTiming her, holding the phone.
Just wipe.
She said wipe his back, wipe his hair, and he wakes up and started crying. She said, yeah,
wailing.
Yeah, like she said, that's what you gotta do. She said, wipe his head.
I was like a sigh of relief, like, oh my goodness.
And then she said, whenever he's very tired, whenever he's tired and sleepy, he's gonna be limp, and also whenever he's full, he's also gonna be like, okay, I'm good.
So that was our only freak out.
Yeah.
That was our only that was my first freak out ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And that was just, you start crying. Okay, now we get it.
Yeah.
So we woke him up.
I think that was on Sunday.
Monday.
That was Monday before she came.
No.
Because remember she came on Monday.
Sunday.
That was Sunday.
Yes, it was. So up until a few days, that's how we woke him up. Like, you need to eat. Whoop. So that was that. But also the latching bit, because you, like, the way you were latching, it wasn't the correct way, but he was latching anyway.
Yeah.
Because the way you're supposed to do it, like, if this is the baby, you're supposed to bring the baby to your boobies.
Mm-hmm.
But what Simone was doing was bring the booby to the baby. So that was kind of not making it right. And he's supposed to how the nipple's supposed to go. You didn't. You kind of just try to.
Yeah, I mean, I tried because he was also sleeping.
But you also got frustrated, so you just get it in there, start doing something. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But it was tough because you couldn't do enough to get the technique down.
Yeah.
So it took a few days.
So it would stay on it and pull, but it would just be painful for me.
Yeah.
Right. And then so finally when she came on Monday, she showed me one thing. She said, okay, when you do that and it's painful, take it out. So on Monday she showed me how to take my nipple out, right? And then but by then also he's a little bit more. We kind of know when we know how to wake him up. So now when I'm trying to like nurse him, he's a little bit more aware and he's looking for it also.
So it was better practice at that point.
Yeah. So like also like because he's awake, also he himself started also looking for the booby, right? Looking for the breast, and
Boobies.
so she showed me how to do that, and then she showed me again, and then remember like I was kind of like freaking out. I didn't have any much milk coming.
Yeah.
But those first 2 days is normal. It's supposed to be that little pasty
colostrum.
Colostrum that's supposed to come. She said, "Don't worry, he's getting something."
Even like I knew that.
But even though you know that, you're still freaking out.
You're still freaking out.
You're still like, it's not getting enough. She said, Simone, I'm telling you, it's getting enough, right? And she said, press it. There's something is coming on. I press it. I see something. She said, yeah, that's enough.
It's like this little
she said,
bit.
That's all you need. You don't need to be stressing out or pumping. Because someone else, a friend had told me like, oh, at first she didn't have enough. So she started pumping. She said, Simone, do not pump. I'm telling you not to pump. I listened. I didn't pump. And he was getting it. And she said, did he pee a little bit? Like, yeah, he pee. She said, it's fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. So when she came on Monday again, she showed me again.
Yeah.
She showed me how to do the nurse him lying down on my back, on my side. So she showed me all that stuff, right? So now like it's getting better and better. When he lashes.
Yeah, like the pain was still there, but it was less and less as you got better and better.
Yeah. And then since she got me a whole bunch of like nipple cream.
Yeah.
I was just using that.
Yeah.
That helped a whole lot,
Yeah. So that was the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was just freak out, then understand how to, because the thing that's where the first 2 weeks are, not freaking out, but just trying to breastfeed, trying to figure that part out, and how it's done.
And I think I'm like, and then finally when the milk start coming, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just wondering, how is he even getting something?
Yeah.
So at some point, right, I think he was sleeping because sometimes he breastfeed and he sleeps. So I was like pumping, right? I kind of like do some kind of compression. Whatever. I keep doing that. And at some point I did it, and I guess it was already full. It kind of just like let the nipple go, and I just saw milk falling out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was like, I do have milk. He's getting some. You just kind of, okay, woman, I'm done,
Yeah.
And that's what he does right now. Like, sometimes kids know, I guess baby are the only, they could sleep and eat at the same time.
And poop.
Talent.
Straight talent.
So sometimes when you fall asleep and then wakes up again and kind of like get his milk, and sometimes I help with the compression, and then when it's really done, it just kind of like he really just like.
But yeah, when he was in the first 2 weeks, he would feed sleeping.
Yeah.
He would. He doesn't do that as much now. Like he'll just, but if you jostle him, he'll get back at it. But back then he'll go at it while sleeping.
Yep.
Like talent.
So he was sleeping so much we didn't even have to use a swaddle at first.
Yeah. Oh man.
Thinking like, we don't even have to swaddle him. Like, because he was just like, it was out like a light.
Put him anywhere, he just sleeps. Like, okay, that's how it is. Good. Right. Yeah, but that was the first 2 weeks. Just mostly it was just the breastfeeding part. And I'll freak out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get on to the next topic. I guess we'll describe our first month. So Amari is a few days over a month. What's today's date? The 21st?
I'm going to tell you because we have the app, right?
Okay. So how old is he? You said it right there.
Amari is 39 days.
39 days. So what's the months?
So 5 weeks and 4 days. A month?
Yeah, go one more.
Yeah. 1 month and 8 days.
There you go. A month and 8 days. The week's my butt. So how is things now? So from the third week until now, we'll say.
Breastfeeding is going so much better. I don't have any pain anymore. Sometimes when he kind of like, he's like hungry, whatever the case is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and if he doesn't lash properly, I would just like remove it and put it back. But now I think we both got it. Like, he lashes well. I could have him here, and he would just find his way.
Yeah, but it's also something that I forgot to mention. So this is probably not the first 2 weeks, but going to the third, that your boobs got engorged.
Oh yes, I even have a picture of that. Oh my god.
So
It was like
so
no, it was like the
was it the third week or in
no,
the
it
second
was
week?
the first week, the same week.
Was it?
Yeah, I think. Let me look at a picture because we have the date. Yeah, it was so big that I was like, oh my god, what the
Yeah.
heck is it? It hasn't even though like now I get
it
engorged.
feels like
it doesn't like
I don't know how this feels like, but I'm gonna assume it feels like a bad boob job.
yeah, it was May 18.
18, 14,
Yeah.
that's 4 days after.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah,
at
so yeah, it's literally like it feels like a bad boob job. Like the silicone is getting hard.
Yeah, it was just like and
Yeah.
then they were heavy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's
On my little frame.
Yeah.
Oliver, you could add a picture if you want. I don't mind.
no, nah,
Okay.
no. It's just that that added to the is he getting milk thing. Is he getting milk? Because you like these boobs are just
Yeah. So
ginormous.
yeah. So I woke up on the 18th, and this was like that, and yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I think this is when I started having more liquid forming, like liquid coming down, because I first remember, like I said, like from the 14, 15,
Mhm.
even like the 17 kind of thing. I didn't really have milk. I was just having the colostrum just coming out.
Yeah.
I didn't have like the
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it went
That's
from,
when I
like-
was building.
yeah. I think
Got
it
you.
went from that, and then like the milk that came after it just got like more thick. You could just tell it has more fat, which the baby need, and then from that it became
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
more liquid and everything. Yeah, I got it really engorged on the 18. Yo, it was just this huge and
Yeah.
so uncomfortable. Oliver had to help me.
Yeah,
Remember
it
how
look-
time
it-
you have to massage me?
Yeah.
And it was there for a few days.
It literally looked like she had like a 1990s boob job. It was just up
But-
and just that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
it would look good though.
No,
So
I'm
it was
saying
just-
because back in the 90s, they were obviously fake boobs.
Yeah.
And that's how it looked like on you. Like, yeah, these are.
Yeah, it just looked like I had a boob job.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was natural. It looked like a boob job was just like there. And then I think you have to massage me for a long time.
You had to use like the heat. It was heat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, heat and just because it was hard on the outside.
outside,
it was
all
just
the
hard.
duct
All
and
the ducts
everything,
and
yeah.
just hard.
Oh
and
my
just-
god, that's right.
and
I
it-
forgot to mention that. What did you mention?
Yeah.
Like it was. Yeah, you man, you did a lot. You did a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, and then you have to massage me a few days until
Yeah.
like
Until it
I
was-
don't need it anymore. Like
Yeah.
if it's too full, I just know like every 3 hours he has to eat and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
So yes, that's part of the 2 weeks.
yeah.
But yeah, but that was that. Simone she had some big old milkers. But yes, let's talk about the first month. All right.
Okay,
Let's talk
yeah.
about the first month now. So everything is pretty much we're just trying to streamline everything now, as far as the feeding time as best as we can. The feeding times, trying to get this boy to sleep. Boy, this boy doesn't want to sleep. This man, boy.
I mean, he goes to sleep, but sometimes to get him to sleep, like
He fights.
He's gonna, and you could tell he's tired.
This
I'm like,
boy
dude, close your eyes, go to
fights.
sleep.
every moment not to go to sleep.
Sometimes he
know.
doesn't. Sometimes, few times.
Few times, that's when you knock him out on milk. Knock him out like, boom. But when you feed him, and it's not, we'll say it's not enough.
Yeah.
And he's like wide awake.
Forget it.
He is not going to sleep. But if it's like too much milk, he'll go straight to. This kid drinks. We don't even know how much this kid drinks. When he's like, it's hard to tell when he's on the breast because you don't know how much he's getting.
Yeah.
But when you get the bottle, you could say, okay, 3 ounces, 4 ounces, whatever. I mean, one time we gave him 5 ounces, he just downed it.
No, we haven't given 5 ounces.
Yes, we
like
have.
4.5.
It was very close to 5.
I don't. Okay.
And he's like, see if he drinks all of it. He's like, did he drink all of it? Yeah.
A little goldfish.
Yeah, he just drinks everything. He fights sleep. That's like his 2 things he does. Fight, sleep, and poop. But that's the only thing that's really different now. It's just that we're trying to get on some type of schedule. We're bathing him.
Yeah.
We're bathing him.
Of course.
If Simone wants to do it every day, I don't see the need to, but we bathe him. He likes the water, so that's cool.
That's what they need. Anyway,
Every day, I don't see the need to, but
Yeah.
whatever.
we're gonna beat him every day.
So, but yeah, I mean, the month is just. I mean, yes, we're waking up at night. It's not. It's. I mean, it's what it is. It's whatever. Really, you're gonna
Yeah.
wake up at least 3 times at night.
Yeah.
right now because nothing's going on.
I mean,
with him.
honestly, I feel tired, but at the same time, like we do it together so much
Yeah.
that it's like I don't feel that all on me, right?
Yeah.
It would be like like we put him to sleep together, and then when he wakes up, you wake him up, you change him,
Yeah.
I nurse him, you take him back.
Yeah, depending on the day. Yeah, usually the first when he wakes up at like midnight and stuff, I
Yeah.
do that one.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm still up.
Yeah, and then the
The next
second time,
one,
like
like
around
around-
maybe 1, 2 or 3,
Yeah,
you do it
depending.
again, and then the
Yeah.
last one in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then sometime when I go to sleep early, I go to sleep too. So sometimes I will get that first stretch of like 3-4
Yeah.
hours with him.
Yeah. So it's just pretty much we're just trying to set a schedule now.
Yeah,
I mean, he's doing pretty well. Nothing crazy
yeah,
as far as habits and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Nothing crazy. He just
yeah.
eats, sleeps, and eats, fights, sleeps,
Yeah.
and poops. All right. Anything else with that?
No,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
it.
it's nothing crazy. I mean, we
Yeah.
just go. It's
It's like
routine
regular
now.
routine.
We're just
trying to like establish a routine.
establish a routine now. That's what it
Yeah.
is for the next bajillion years.
Yeah.
Just try to get this routine down. Okay. Yeah. So how we feel, how I feel now as a parent between now and the baby first came is still the same. He's still acting the same. He's just growing.
Yeah,
He is growing.
it's
and
changing
fast.
rapidly.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's
We have to make sure we wake him up to do his night routine.
Huh?
We're gonna wake him up soon to do his night routine.
What was that? What? Okay. Okay.
I'm just telling you.
You point at.
I'm
you
looking
point-
at pointing at the time.
That's the time over here.
Oh, okay. Because my phone is on this
Oh.
one. Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about